You're looking live, CyHawkThoughts Studio. My name's Chuck Utek. With me, as always,
Steve Myers. Bowl Extravaganza's here.
I know you've been waiting for this all year. So have I.
Yes, and I have since you brought it up.
Ask me a question.
What is the Bowl Extravaganza?
Ask me another question. What's my favorite time of year?
What's your favorite time of year?
I know. I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Bowl season.
Great answer. That's an A+ out of you.
You know what I love about bowl season?
Bowl games.
And Bowl Extravaganza. It's here.
And that's what's happening tonight, folks. We are about to get real. Yeah. real. Because this is where
For sure.
Chuck Utek has the ability to make the fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah, it's not Tebow time. It's Chuck Utek time.
Down. Starting off well at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it was ripping
slipping
those
through the
easy.
middle.
Then he got hot.
Steady towards the end. But finds himself down.
8.
Yes, in a big way. But if there's no better way to make a comeback than 35 bowl games, all brought to you in one show.
And we're going to have fun with these 35 games. Of course, we're going to pick it. It's a little bit of pride between us and our contests we've been kind of doing between ourselves. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a way you can get involved with this also.
There is. By the 17th, obviously, because the 17th at 2 p.m. is the first game in terms of the bowl season, you can send us your 35 picks, CyHawkThoughts, all one word, at yahoo.com. If you can knock down Chuck and I, okay, if you can beat both of us and be one of the top 2 overall, you will find yourself in either an Iowa or an Iowa State bowl game t-shirt. Basically, it's your choice. If you're an Iowa fan, you're going to want the Iowa t-shirt. If you're an Iowa State fan, you're going to want the Iowa State t-shirt. We will send it out to you. Just let us know your size. But the only way you can do that is by beating Chuck and I and everyone else, top 2 spots, get a t-shirt.
Absolutely.
So it's on you.
Yes.
If you want to show us how to pick games, show us how to pick games.
Yeah, we're going to round them all up. We'll let you know what we've then picked so you know what's going on. And it's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to it as well. I will try to get up a post of our picks because if you're, it's kind of hard when we're giving the picks out during the show. I'll try to have a...
Yeah, it's not like the brackets where you're trying to scramble right about that. We'll make it easy.
We'll make it easy so you can see what we picked. We won't have that up until the 17th as well, though, because we don't want you guys just going in and cheating on us.
And if you are going to cheat and pick games that we didn't pick, well, we're probably going to win because...
Well, I was more so worried about the guy that picks every single one of them that we do except for one. Either they win by one or lose by one. So we're not going to get, you'll see our picks up through here, but you'll be able to see how you're doing against our picks.
Yeah, got to beat both of us.
Yep,
and that's a
both of
tough
us.
challenge. Probably beat me. I don't know if you beat this guy.
Well, we'll see. I have this bad feeling that all of a sudden I'm going to come into this Bowl Extravaganza hyped, pumped, and then you're just going to slaughter me, and we have to give the entire season pick 'em to you.
Well, before we do that, talking about slaughter, there was a game. It wasn't football.
No,
It was
wasn't.
basketball. Let's talk about that and let's get rid of that.
Well, first of all, you were not able to watch
Did not
the game.
see it.
Now,
Didn't even get
as,
the TV.
as a Hawk fan, you probably weren't too disappointed that you missed this game. Everyone, he was at the Real Big Fish concert, having a really good time down on Court Avenue Friday night while the game was going on.
Caught a
I
boo.
was, as you probably saw, updating Chuck on the score. But I don't think you were too upset about missing that game, really.
No, I had to choose on my DVR, so I chose to DVR UNI Panthers football. I was a loser either way.
Yeah, it was not going to be a good night for... You know what? Congratulations, Panthers, though. It was a good season. You ran into a buzzsaw. You jumped out to an early lead, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. But, funny things happen.
Especially up in Missoula, Montana.
Yeah, so it was a good run. Farley, once again, just put together another great team.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to you. Back to the game. Iowa State pretty much manhandled Iowa. The final score won't show it. Iowa, to their credit, played tough all 40 minutes. Their tough versus our tough was a 24-point deficit, but we quit playing tough. You guys didn't, and to you guys' credit, you took it down to a 10-point game. So
well, they're kind of like Iowa State last year. They had a couple games like that where credit the Iowa State guys, they did not quit.
Yeah,
and they kept playing. Iowa's going to get out talented a lot this year. They just don't have. They got a couple horses. Marble's improving. Basabi's starting to get some confidence back. They still got some issues.
Yeah. I just don't think there's any way to say this. There was a lot of Iowa State fans that this was their first game to be able to watch, potentially. If you didn't have season tickets and you didn't have Mediacom, it was really hard to watch any game going thus far. You might have been able to watch the Big Ten Network game against Michigan, but this was the first game. It's on Channel 5.
Yeah.
It's all throughout the state. I think a lot of Iowa, the state of Iowa, saw what Royce White is capable of.
He's capable of a lot.
Yeah, and he had a great game. Christopherson really showed up. Boo Boo Paulo hit your free throws, but he showed up. It was just a very good game for Iowa State. Iowa, you're going to have your growing pains again. Guys, do not give up on McCaffrey. He's got some recruits coming in. Things will change around.
The horses are coming.
But I've said it once. I've said it twice. I'm going to say it again.
3 times?
I will say it a third time. Times 3, because that's probably how many times I said it. McCaffrey is building his program different than Fred Hoiberg, so you cannot compare the two. If you want to compare the two, you might as well compare a banana to an apple, because it's just not going to be the same color, folks. It's not going to be the same shape. It's not going to be the same consistency.
No. And bananas contain a lot of potassium, whereas apples really have other vitamins and nutrients.
They're just two different ways of building a program.
Both on a tree.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Both are basketball programs. Division I basketball programs.
Yeah, they're on that
Hoiberg went, in a sense, the fast track, got some really good transfers, and McCaffrey's doing it
he's
through...
Fred Hoiberg.
Yeah.
I'd do that too.
And he can get some transfers. Just the name is, that does enough.
Yeah.
McCaffrey's going through it. He's building the program freshman at a time. And he'll get there. So don't give up on him.
I won't.
Okay.
Maybe next year.
That's enough basketball. We'll be talking a lot more about that the rest of the year.
We got the next few months, and then we got bracket extravaganza.
Ooh.
Look out. And I smell another contest for that.
I do.
Saturday, I was pretty happy. I was able to catch, I wasn't happy with the outcome, but Saturday night I was able to catch the end of the Iowa State volleyball season. Up 8-6, serving, 5th set. Errant serve goes out of bounds, and next thing you know, they lose.
Yeah, they went on Florida State go on a 5-point run right there.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, it's 11-8. I think it ended up about 15-10 or so.
15-11.
15-11. So close. I was so excited. It's just volleyball, game of inches as well. But great game, great season.
That's another Elite 8 appearance for a volleyball team that didn't have much success until Christy Johnson Lynch got there. Congratulations, girls. Congratulations, coach. Another great season. And this was the season where we, even she admitted, we had a lot of new newbies, young talent. We lost a couple All-Americans. All we did to replace them is go to the Elite 8 again for the second time. So, and we
get 4 points away from Final Four.
So
that's pretty cool.
And these are young kids. Okay, so they have some time left. And you're going to see this program just going to continue on the rise. The only program that I think can lure our coach away is her alma mater in Nebraska. But let's just hope that doesn't happen.
No, I think she's content with making Iowa State a powerhouse, and I think they're going to be preseason top 5 next year. I think they'll be top 5 all season, and I'm predicting Final Four next year.
I think that's a great prediction. I will agree.